to my channel. I am Elena and I am the voice of Mystic City Magick. Thank you for coming back and joining me for a pick a card. I have 3 tarot decks right here for you to choose from. And the video that I'm doing today is dedicated to your week ahead. So wherever you are in the week, even if it's the weekend, this is your next 7 days. So if you feel called to sticking to this video and the energies of this video, there's a message for you here. Message 1 or 2 or 3 piles could be for you. I suggest to pause and give yourself some time to connect to your intuition, and then come back to the video and choose the pile for you. The pile that you choose will be the reading that you'll get from that tarot deck. I will also be pulling from oracle decks and also pulling from a love oracle for any love messages that may pop up for the week, as well as for a spirit animal that may be joining you for the week ahead as well. So I'm going to get close to the tarot decks to kind of see if that will help your decision. So this is pile 1, and the back of the deck looks like this. Pile 2 and 3. Thank you again for joining me for this video. Remember that these videos are timeless and that you have your own free will to do whatever the fuck you want. This is a safe space, no judgments at all. I'll see you at your reading. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Hi, pile 1. Thank you for sticking with me and vibing with me. This is your reading for your week ahead, no matter where you are in your week. If it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even on Sunday, yeah, any day of the... Okay, your guides like to sing. Your guides... What the fuck was that about, file 1? Let's just get into your reading, okay? Because I don't even know what that was about. I want to just check in and see what to expect on your week ahead. What are we going to provide? Oh, shit. Okay, we have the Star. I love this shit for the beginning of the week as your first card, because I feel like we're getting into you making your wishes come true. Kind of like me trying to get this card to stand up. So we're going to just put it right here for right now until I can get my life together. We got the 4 of Cups. I'm going to pull the cards and then I'm going to get into the reading, okay? But I'm kind of getting an idea of what this could mean a little bit so far. And again, like, I'm channeling, you know, the energies of the collective, so these messages could be different. So not every single message, every card is going to resonate with you. Okay. Ooh, 6 of Swords. If you follow me on TikTok, I pulled the 6 of Swords for one of my tarot scopes, so I'm interesting. It's back again. Hey, guess who's back? Your guys like to sing. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hey, I like your guys though. They're not giving me annoying songs. I don't mind Eminem. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, bosses. I feel like for right now you're bored of your current situation, your current work situation, but let's just get into it some more. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep, I like it. Me gusta because I feel like you're working on big changes, big moves. And the motherfucking Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Sag energy here. All right, so I'm I'm going to give you a little close-up of the cards just to kind of give you a feel of what we're looking at here. Okay, I'm going to take you with me. Here we go. So we have the Star, Four of Cups, Six of Swords, Nine of Pence, the Wheel, and the Temperance. I'm getting a lot of symbolism or like energy of you really expressing what you are needing in this moment. Like this week, I see you making moves that are more geared towards you and what is going to make you feel more successful in the next coming weeks. Like, I feel like you are planning ahead. You've learned not to procrastinate. I feel like you, yeah, I'm really feeling like you are stepping into this boss working type energy here and making some shifts and changes this week. I'm almost feeling like someone is going into an ascension. Someone is, if you have been feeling really tired or just lots of headaches, not really connected with anything, kind of wanting to be off in your own, detached from life, just pack your shit and go. Maybe you're having some indigestion issues. I really feel like these are ascension symptoms. I really feel like you need to honor yourself how you can and understand that you're not going crazy. You are doing the work and you are purging. You are letting go of things that need to be, that you need to shift through, because I'm really seeing you stepping into a place where you feel more more like yourself, more like, because the Temperance is all about bringing balance. And I just got a real quick message, but bringing balance into like what you want more of in your life and not overdoing things or finding yourself like overindulging in something or too much binge watching or too much detachment from the world or not enough communication with people. Like, I really feel like what I was going to get at with that quick message is it's starting with the Star and ending with Temperance. And this is two cards of like balance, harmony, you know, alchemy, blending. I'm really feeling like maybe it's even you coming together with just doing what you have in your space and making that your week. This week is like really you stepping out of this boredom and packing up your shit and really making and cultivating your own, maybe even going on a vacation. Who the fuck's going on a vacation here? I see some big travel. I even see overseas travel because, you know, you have the luggage and then you have here some shopping. Just be mindful with your spending. You don't want to overdo that. You want to balance your finances this week and just be mindful. I'm going to pull some additional cards here and just see what else is coming through. Give me one sec here and let's put you back down. You know, I'm a very simple kind of person. I'm a minimalist. I have learned that you don't need to have all this fancy shit in order to get your message across, and do what you want to do and do the things that you love. And what I love is pulling cards and providing messages and doing these fun videos for anyone that loves to watch these videos and loves to channel or hear, you know, what we can channel from spirit for you. Yeah, so that is why I don't have no fancy setup right now, and I'm cool with it. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. If you're not cool with it, I don't care. You can always watch another video. So, all right. Let's see what other messages, symbols are coming up for you. The thinking woman. Okay. Yin yang. I like this more kind of like equal and balance. 22. So 4. Then we have 47. So that's 11, which equals another 2. So I like how that's 2, 2, 2. Definitely feeling that angel energy. And it's funny because before I recorded this video, I felt like doing an angel guided, like angels oracle card pull thing. So I might have to do that next because I truly feel like they want to come out and have a voice as well. Okay, so if you know, are someone that follows angels or thinking about that, then definitely this is for you. Another 33. How funny is that? So yeah, more confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So door to romance. So I am going to pull some love messages as well. So I'm really feeling like this week, yeah, you are really putting a lot of thought into what you want to do and how you want to work with your energy this week, how you want your week to really go. Like, do you want to continue on this boredom, on this stuck energy, like where you have, like, are you just going to stay on your phone? I really feel like some of you need screen time like a child. Sorry, I feel like you need to give yourself time in the day where you put your phone down and pretend like it doesn't exist so that you can look to see what's out there and have time like to step outside. It's weird, but Spirit wants me to say have time to stop and smell the flowers, smell the roses, get out in nature. Spirit guides that are here, you guys are funny as fuck because I heard some cussing, but I'm not gonna share it. Anyways, so yeah, so this week I really feel like, okay, I'm gonna get into the love messages because that's where Spirit is guiding me to, with the yin yang and, you know, the masculine feminine energy and the door to romance. So I'm gonna grab the love oracle deck. And my readings, honestly, I really like for them to be chill as fuck and more of like if it was personal, me hanging out with someone that I know and doing a reading for them versus me doing a reading for someone random on YouTube. That makes sense, you know? I love to vibe with spirit guides. I don't like to treat them as if they were like a client or a customer. That's weird as fuck. I like to sit with their energies and listen and get to know them. So if you think that's weird, then I'm not for you. And I'm hella okay with that. This baby girl here has done her shadow work, so it takes things hard to phase me. Anyways, inner child. Playful, happy, enjoy the present moment. Live to the fullest. I think that this week, oh, I just got chills. I think you're reconnecting to each other. Oh, let me get this card that flew out. I really feel like you're really making time for each other and finding time to play and make each other laugh. Something is telling me to go and have movie time, but watch a movie that's going to make both of you guys laugh. Or both of you, that will reunite you in a way, or maybe even a movie from your inner child, from your, like, something that you both used to watch when you grew up together and you want to like connect with again. And then we have blessings. This is pretty. I love the horses. Protection, attention, love, your love. And then it says your guides are always with you. I fucking love this because it reminds me of all these angel synchronicities that are in this reading. Someone says don't cage your heart. I don't know who that message is for, but someone says don't cage your heart. We love when you share your feelings, and your guides love when you're emotional. And it's okay that you've loved and lost because you've always learned something about yourself in a relationship. And I think you have had some inner child trauma. Maybe you had a heart broken at a young age, or had some trauma at a young age due to a relationship, to a romance. And I think you're working through that. And I think your angels are just telling you, like your spirit guides are just telling you they're here with you though. If something like that triggers you this week, they just want you to know it's okay to step aside and honor yourself and take a day. I just got chills. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I just got this wave of emotion of like, like someone needed me to say that, so like I can give you a hug, or like, I don't know, you know how like when you finally get something off your chest and you just need someone to recognize what you're going through. Like, yeah, I recognize this. I see you. I hold space for you. Ha, sacred space. What the fuck? I just said I hold space for you because this space right here with us is sacred. Like, these readings are no joke. They're sacred. And it says altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. I'm really feeling like your spirit guides want to communicate with you. If you have an altar, they would like for you to switch things around. If you haven't cleaned off the surface with like some Florida water or some kind of agua de protección, like something that's going to cleanse off the space, or even if you just want to keep it old school and use your own like water infused with an herb like lavender or chamomile or rosemary or rose, some, you know, you want to get and put in some witch hazel, like whatever you need to do to freshen the actual like table, the space where your altar belongings go on. That's what's needed. And I just heard clean slate, start fresh, and don't be hard on yourself for last week, because you can't control what happened with that person's reaction. I don't know where that channeled message came through when it has to do with sacred space. So I don't know if someone or if your partner kind of said something to you last week that was kind of hurtful, but your spirit guides kind of want you to try not to carry that energy into the following week, but maybe connect with your partner. And maybe that's a conversation that you have this week, you know, about some of the things that they say, or maybe there's some things that you want to get off your chest, so that they could have some awareness of how things make you feel. Okay. But anyways, back to the altar work. I'm really feeling like if you have an altar, freshen things up, put some offerings and keep it simple. Your guide said they don't need things to be fancy. I feel like a lot of the time we get stuck on that. We need to have these extravagant altars because otherwise our guides won't listen to us or won't work with us. And that's 100% bullshit. Because I have simple altars and have manifested many things and have communicated with spirit clearly. So there's that. Candle magic. If you are new to candle magic, I suggest you start looking into that. Your guides love candles. They love the light. So some of your spirit guides are asking for candles, white candles specifically. If you can't, they understand your situation, so they know when you can and cannot get them certain things. So even if you're out on a walk and see some wildflowers, pick it and bring it home, and then set it on your altar for them. They honestly love that stuff, the little things. Share your coffee with them, share your teas with them, share your dinners with them. By that I mean just making them a plate and setting it aside on your altar. Obviously you don't have to leave it overnight because it can attract, you know, ants and shit, but yeah, the little things, the little tiny things. I even put little coffee like K-pods on my altar too when I'm on the go and I can't share my coffee with them. They like dollar bills. So she Santísima Muerte, she loves her dollar bills, so keep it simple and keep it there for a week. You don't have to keep it there forever. And if you don't have an altar, start one. It could be as simple as keeping a couple of crystals and a candle next to your holy shit, next to your bedside. The reason why I'm saying holy shit is departed loved ones, you are loved more than you'll ever know. So earlier when I was singing and just connecting to that energy, I really felt like it was a departed loved one. So I'm really honored that they did step through and to help me with this reading. You are definitely watched over by a departed loved one. If there is someone that you speak to, like that you consider a spirit guide that isn't like a goddess or a god or an angel, but it's like your grandmother or your aunt or a best friend that you grew up with, then this person is definitely right here with you, letting you know that they're watching over you always, especially during this next few weeks. Talk to them more. You can, if you have a picture of them, they would love it on your bedside or on your altar. If you don't and you just have them on your phone, you can always get them printed on a piece of paper, even, they said, or save it on your screensaver. That's funny. They're funny. Okay. Shopping. We mentioned shopping earlier about mindfulness on spending your energy on money, or your money, whatever. Mindfulness on like what you spend this week. It says pay attention to what energizes you, and it's funny how that is tied to shopping. So I'm really feeling like you just have to put your energy towards the things that's going to benefit you. So if obviously this is what helped. Okay, this is some of the things that have helped me. I'm obviously not going to buy coffee when I can just make it at home, etc., and bring lunch to work, etc. So just being mindful on where you can save. Oh, this is fucking interesting. Airplane, I mentioned earlier. I feel like some of you will be like legit traveling and getting on an airplane. Spread your wings and fly. I fucking love that. Just be yourself this week. Just try to be as true as you can and authentic as you can this week to yourself. And if you're traveling, do what you need to do as terms as protecting your energies, but also protecting your health, because fucking shit just keeps circling around like COVID. But yeah, I feel like this week's gonna be actually a really light and fun week for some. Definitely, if you're planning on a vacation, this could be time to look in to see where you can find deals. Yeah, I'm really loving these cards. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this reading. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell thing, and vibe with me in the comments, and I'll see you at the next one. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this tarot deck, then this is your week ahead reading. So wherever you are in the week, this is just messages that your spiritual team would like for you to focus on for the week forward. So I'm going to just pull some tarot cards here, and then we'll pull some oracle cards just for more information and get into your reading. What does pile 2 need to be aware for the next 7 days? I'm almost feeling like it has to do with home life. I don't know if some of you share home with people or with parents. Could be a parent. I feel like it's a parent figure, and I feel like you're feeling judged over who you are as a person and like what you contribute to the home. Maybe your lifestyle of living is just a little bit different, and it's kind of like you're second guessing the way that you live. But if it makes sense to you, and if it's what you want in your heart and you feel at home, then I really feel like there's no need for you to address anything that, like, I feel like it's just really affecting your energy. It's draining you more than you know. And I think you're thinking too much into it and maybe worrying about outside, like what others are thinking. Yep. And I think you just need to focus on your life and what you want out of it and what you came here to do. And if that means, yes, you do have to make some changes because maybe the way that you're living right now, you're not being honest with yourself 100%, then maybe this week is just not so being hard on yourself, but just paying attention to those things that are coming up for you and making an outline or a plan of how you will tackle each one by one next week or in the next few weeks forward. Okay. So I'm going to bring you in closer. I pulled an extra tarot card on accident, but we're going to go with it. And I'm going to bring you over to the card so that you could kind of take a look to see what I pulled. And then I'm going to go through them. So I'm going to bring you with me. So the reason why I'm feeling that whole judgment at home thing with maybe a mother figure is this. We have the Judgment card here. And I'm really feeling like these are just, you know, you're getting the call. Your guides, your spiritual team, something within you, your intuition is asking you to make a change. And it could just be decluttering your home. It could just be rearranging. It could be relationships within your home, an important conversation that you need to have with this strong feminine person in your life. It doesn't have to be a female. It could just be someone that has like strong feminine energy. Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's just it's wearing you out. And you're at that point where you're going to either let this really wear on you and it's going to be hard to come out of, or you're nearing burnout. So this could even just be a conversation that you need to have at work with someone and just let them know that you may just be having too much on your plate and you just need some help. Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling with this, just being in your head with what's going on and what you really want with your life. Because with the Nine of Cups, you know, this is all about our wishes coming true, our fulfillment. And Page of Cups, our imagination and, you know, new messages coming in. I think like once you declutter what's going on in your home life or work life, I really feel like this is the home life. I feel like you're just going to feel more fulfilled. And if you know, make those sacrifices and those changes and listen to the call, definitely going to start feeling more clear, definitely going to start feeling more in control of your relationships and your communication. I definitely feel like the wishes are going to come true, but I'm going to just pull some oracle cards just to see what additional messages are coming through here. Spirit guides are a little quiet. Okay. This is giving me the Page of Cups vibe. So maybe it's a conversation that you may have to have with that romantic partner. Man holding a heart. There's another 9 here. There's 3 9s here. 9, 9, 9. So definitely feeling our angel guides backing us up in this reading. If you've been seeing 99s or just patterns of 9s, then this is definitely confirmation that this is your reading. Action. Yep. Action. And in this green, so it's like action of heart matters. Action towards changes that you want to see. You know, action towards a new direction in your path that you want to take, because the direction you're going in right now just stopped making sense. It just stopped feeling good to you, and now you're flying. You're meant to be flying. Arise and see a higher point of view. Yeah, I think you need to see a new perspective, or maybe speak to someone with lots of experience. The Queen of Swords is the queen with lots of life experience. So you may just need a mentor or someone just to give you a little bit of advice of the situation that you're maybe finding yourself into, or it could just be someone in your house that you need to have that conversation with. Maybe you just need their perspective on something. All right, let's see if we're getting any love messages with this reading. It's feeling very calm. Like with this energy right now, I'm feeling like very soothing, very calm. Like I honestly don't feel like you're going to be overreacting this week. I honestly feel like you're not going to be letting shit get to you this week. I kind of feel like you already know what needs to change right now, and this isn't the first time that you're listening to this. So I feel like you're like, okay, this is the week where I actually take action and make a plan. And I like this. For the love cards, there is a card that mentions fresh starts. So I'm going to just go with this first. So you could just be giving yourself a fresh start this week. New opportunities, release the past. This is your second chance. So I like this because the new opportunity really goes with the page energy here, with all these page energies. So Page of Cups, it could just be a new relationship coming in, like I said, or a conversation or an idea. And then you have the Page of Swords. So it could be, like I said, a new idea, new ideas, clarity, newfound clarity. And then you have the Marriage card, legal partnerships, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. So you could just be realizing this week the person you're with is someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. Or it could just be a realizing that that's the next step you want to take in your life, in your relationship. Or maybe at one point in the past you thought marriage wasn't for you, and now you're starting to think it is. So I'm really, it says release the past. This is your second chance. So if you were beating yourself up over something last week, I really feel like your guides are giving you this fresh new energy of opportunity to reset, let go of last week, say fuck that shit, and then restart over, if that makes any sense. I think this is all the messages that I'm getting for today. Like I said, your guides are very quiet. They're more kind of just like, this person already knows what they need to do. This reading is just like that extra bit of confirmation. All right, my loves, thank you so much for tuning into your reading, supporting me in any way that you can, whether that's just a like, a follow, subscribe, going over to my other platforms, or booking a service with me. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, my loves, this is pile 3. So thank you for tuning into your reading and hanging out with me and vibing with me. This is messages for your week ahead, wherever you are in the week, even if it's not on a Monday or a Sunday, even if it's a Thursday. This is the next 7 days. And what messages are coming through? What is it that your spiritual team would like for you to kind of pay attention to? This deck's a little hard to shuffle, so let's get some cards in. We're going to go through the tarot cards first, and then I'm going to pull some oracle cards just for more clarification. All right, so I'm just going to pull the cards out, and then I'm going to go through them. But I definitely feel like this week you are inspiring with your creativity, with your fashion, with your ideas, with your leadership. You're feeling a little bit more jolted, more into your power, more into your leadership, more into your fucking feminine. You have a good balance this week of masculine, feminine, and that intuition is going to be on point for you this week. Just make sure you keep that third eye and crown clear. Keep yourself grounded, because I feel like you're going to need your intuition this week. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you are coming out of that boredom. Some of you are coming out of that shell. I think the last few weeks were a little tough. Could be because of all that changes in the cosmos and the solar energy. So I feel like some of that stagnant energy is coming out. Four of Wands. Okay. One of the other piles pulled the Four of Wands as well. So that's interesting. Yeah, you're coming out. You're feeling more at home. You're starting to celebrate yourself. Celebrate your friends. I think you're going to want to plan something with friends this week too. I think that's going to help you to get out of this funk that you were in. Ooh, you're going to make some changes. You're going to say goodbye to maybe even an old social circle maybe. Maybe even saying goodbye to habits, goodbye to an old version of yourself in the last few weeks that you weren't happy with. Could just be you weren't even happy with the attitude you were carrying, and now this week you're coming in this week. You're coming in hot, literally riding in fucking hot with the King of Wands. So this is a really empowering reading right now. I really feel like you're going to make sure you stand in that power and not let anything shake you this week. Whatever it was that was getting on your nerves last week, it's not going to happen this week because you're not going to let it at all. Because you're going to be making the right choices here. You're going to be making choices that are more for you, that feel good. You're going to be connecting with people that are more like you because you are starting to see the value of these relationships and the value that it brings to your life. And if it's not bringing any value, you're going to cut that shit off like the snake. You're going to shed it. So there's a lot of death energy this week for you. I like that with the death card and then also with the snakes and the lovers card. And then I'm going to pull some love messages in a bit because, you know, we just need to get some love messages because why not? And then we also have the lovers card here. So I'm going to pull some oracle messages just for oracle cards for additional messages just to kind of get some more clarity of the cards, more info. So I like this. Alien, except that you are unrepeatable. You are unrepeatable. Spectacular phenomenon. You see that? You are unrepeatable. So the old versions of yourself, you're not going to repeat that. What the fuck did I say? I said you're not going to be that old person anymore. Whether it was someone you used to be a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, a week ago. You're not going to repeat old patterns. You're not going to repeat old mindsets, the way you talk to yourself, the way you think. You have gained a new perspective, and I feel like you're going to use it this week. It could be just your inner child coming through or a childlike perspective because children see things in a magical way and they have way more different perspectives than we do. So I feel like this week you're going to be looking at things in a child's point of view, and it says give yourself permission to play. So give yourself permission to act like a child this week, not immature and not irresponsibly, but have some fun. Like you have the Four of Wands and the Lovers here. Okay, so reconnect. Find the people that you used to like really, that understood you and knew you on a soul level, because I feel like that's what you're craving is soul connections. I feel like these mundane earth connections right now just haven't been it. And sometimes that happens. Like sometimes we just don't connect with the people that God has physically placed in our lives, and we find soul connections outside of that. And that is, there's nothing wrong with you. That's perfectly normal and healthy. The sun, get your ass out there. Shine, like I just heard, shine the way you shine. Don't shine the way others want you to. So if you were a person, this was me too, that felt like because you were in a relationship or around a certain circle of friends, you had to act a certain way because they were, or you felt like that's how they wanted you to, you're not going to repeat that old shit. You're not going to repeat those old patterns. You really aren't. And I can't pick these cards up, but you know what I mean? You're not repeatable. Okay? I love that saying, you're not repeatable. I really feel like this group's ready to boss some motherfucking shit up, light some shit on fire. Angel of Strength. This is definitely giving me strength cards. You have basically the Sun card and the Strength card here. So really I think this week like I said, you're tapping into your strength and not really letting shit get to you. And if a trigger comes up, you're going to be taming that beast. Like you're going to brush it off and be like, yeah, a week ago, a month ago, that shit would have gotten to me. But this week, you're not repeating old patterns. You're not repeating old behaviors. You are growing. You are growing. Spiritual growth, maturity. Because anytime you go backwards, what did you learn? What do we learn? What's the point of diving deep within, recognizing our shadows, and then repeating them, repeating patterns? you just self-sabotage yourself, and then you create a bunch of energy around you that blocks your manifestations. So we have lessons. What the fuck? That's wild. Knowledge, understanding, look for the lesson in the situation. Yeah, that's what I felt like. Like you, this week you woke up ready to take on the world, ready to not repeat things that have fucked you up. You're wanting to move forward. And I even feel like that's in love too. Like if you're single, I think you're ready to step out there and not repeat the past mistakes that you've had in love. And chaser, it says in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. Yeah, so whatever did not work out in love, let that shit go. It honestly, 10 times out of 10, it wasn't us. And if it is us, then we have to take ownership and be honest with ourselves, because if we're not honest with ourselves and we try to move forward into the next relationship, spirit, the universe will recycle, will bring back a cycle of an opportunity for you to be honest with yourself. And then you feel like, why does this keep happening to me? Because you're not addressing that cycle. All right, my loves. So I hope this reading resonated with you and it was insightful in some way. Please don't forget to drop the love in the comments and let me know. Thank you for any way that you can support me by just viewing this, hitting the like, subscribe, or booking a service, or even going over to my other platforms like TikTok and Instagram to follow me over there as well. Thank you again. I had a lot of fun doing this reading for you, and I'll see you at the next one.